Like kind of a dippy 15-year-old that someone just took?
She's not from the Tootsie tribe.
No, I know that.
What are you fucking talking about?
I mean, like Jacob's family. Like the 12-year-old wasn't like, I'm super in love with this guy.
yeah.
They're like, I'm taking you as my wife.
Taking
One
you.
of them was.
Huh?
One of them thought she was.
But in the most 12-year-old sense of the word.
You can't defend a 12-year-old.
He's telling me about my fam. I'm just correcting him.
But I'm saying she wasn't. I mean, like, she was
Well, no,
convinced into it that she was.
With a lollipop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bunch of weird dolls.
Would you love me for all these toys?
I was just making jokes for the radio.
What if all those dolls...
Jacob's a fucking pedophile apologist.
What if all those dolls were just little girls that were given to your family?
Just waxed? Just dipped in wax? If it gets too hot in there, if they don't keep the room cool, they start going, help, I'm from the 20s.
We're talking generations ago, Batats.
Yeah, we're talking like...
Modern Batats
in
are
the
horrified.
60s.
Jacob, actually, we got you a gift for being the only not pedophile in your entire lineage, besides after your father.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I mean, you still
We
dress
bestow
like
upon you a gift.
You still dress like a pedophile.
Never, Jacob, shall you be cold again. In your heart and your body.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Take your headphones off, Jacob.
Not yet. He doesn't
take 'em
take them. No, you don't take them off yet. You're fine.
All right.
Oh.
It'd be funny if it was just the paper.
You forgot. But, what is it, Jacob?
No.
Yes.
You guys. You guys. I thought this was going to be something like a joke against
A
me.
Simple Jake? No.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with Simple
This
Jake.
is... I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
This is a authentic Cory Feldman
Just hood.
hood.
I call it a just hood.
Just
We all
like
can.
Green Arrow.
No, 100%.
Wait,
You
I will,
can.
though. I'll give it.
100% of everybody in this room can dance exactly like Cory Feldman.
This quadriplegic say, oh shit, me.
Be a bird
Yes. Yes.
Jacob, you are doing it
and leg.
identically to him.
Jacob, cancel your flight. Cancel your flight. Fuck your family.
Jacob, if you're not in that hood in the front of the pit fucking dancing while everyone's in a circle around you while he's on stage,
You are an ass.
what are we
I
doing?
never thought about wearing a hood to one of his shows.
We should all wear hoods.
It's not going to be the same.
Oh, I think it'd be spectacular if everyone wore a hood.
We would, but you're going to be so missed from this thing. Look, Jacob, you have the hood.
Yeah.
You have the exact
I'm
same
telling
hood.
you, the way he wore it, the whole outfit, I thought he went to some tailor that...
No.
I thought like
That makes him just
he went
hoods?
to Green Arrow's tailor.
You think he went to a really
I thought that cost
expensive guy?
$5,000.
You didn't think he went to Etsy and bought a hood for fucking $69.99?
I thought it cost that
Christine, back up. I have to see how it comes off. He pulled up. We missed the pull off.
I don't want to do what he does.
No, I know.
He,
I'm just
he
want
could pull it off.
I just want to see the move.
Yeah. Oh my God! I look.
Oh, you got to do it sexy. You got to pull it down like
You
it's
do
a
it.
like it's a
See my
foreskin.
What you gonna do? So baby. Damn, I'm so fucking excited for this concert.
Oh, look at Jacob's getting into it now, unprompted.
You rarely get to feed two beasts at one concert like that. It's usually all music you like, or you go to something for novelty, or you go to something for like the nostalgia of it. It's rare you get to go watch one of the most chaotic, hilarious things ever, and then a show that's actually pretty dope with fucking Limp Bizkit.
That is true. When is Cory going up? Like, where is he on this set? Do we know?
I can only imagine he's second to last. If they have, it depends. If Fred Durst is hilarious enough to go, we'll follow the chaotic fall apart that is Cory and his band.
I don't know any other band. I don't know nobody else on that lineup except Cory and
But
Limp
they're
Bizkit.
all weird.
Yeah,
all
they're
weird
novelties,
acts.
but
Yeah,
he's actually Cory is the biggest name aside from Limp Bizkit. Wouldn't you
absolutely.
agree?
So I'm thinking Cory Feldman might go right before them. However, you could also goose him up with like he's goofy enough that you can go, buddy, we need this thing to open strong. We need people in the seats for everybody, and the only way that's going to happen, buddy, is if you go out there and blow the roof off this thing when it's super hot and bright, sunny out.
Most of his concerts outside are during the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that one,
he's never at
the
night.
famous one where he goes and yells at the band and everything starts over and stuff. That's Riot Fest, where I said my favorite was his tweet after Riot Fest, when he goes, "Most people saying we stole the show." Riot Fest. I mean, I don't know who was there that night, but it was like Slipknot or so. You know what I mean? It's like Major or Smashing Pumpkins.
So the tour starts tomorrow, so we'll know the lineup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Starts tomorrow. Where?
What does it say? Wisconsin?
Oh, they're starting fucking Wisconsin, cheese country. Nice. This is the best. Poor Doc Ice from Houdini. They cut it off, I think, here, because I think we watched this before. But it's the best part is who's the guy who walks over and he goes, "Whoa, you didn't tell me Doc Ice was going to be here." And you're like, don't be a dick. The fake compliment. Oh, whoa, you know Doc Ice? Fucking jerk off. No reason to throw fucking shade at Doc Ice. He came for the gig.
I gotta be honest. I don't normally. You all know I'm on the.
I can't. This is the best thing I've ever. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, man, dude.
Normally, I'm on the chilly side in the
feel like I'm in-
studio.
feel like I'm
I
Lord of
think
the-
that's been established, but I don't know if it's Christine's shawl or the thick polyester hood I'm wearing. It's keeping the heat in
I like that.
almost too much.
So that's what you need. You
Now
need
I'm
more
sweating.
skin-tight clothes and a very large hood.
And a Long Island sweater.
I think the hood was the missing element for the studio all along.
Very possible.
Corey, thank you.
Jacob, I know there's no
Corey.
way it'll happen, but if you forever are just whatever you're wearing clothes-wise, just also wear the hood every day, will make me so happy. I'll pin the air in here just to make sure you wear a hood every day and feel fine. This is Jacob, because everyone's gonna. It's gonna be fun. First time people coming in are always gonna be thinking for a while. We get to watch them go through the. Do I ask why he's wearing a hood, or like does we just go with it?
I'm going to wear it for whatever guest is coming in this week.
You're gonna
Well,
wear the
great
hood.
news.
No.
Nothing.
No guests.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Whoever's coming in.
Yeah. Whoever it may be.
It's who Christine mentioned.
Sirius
I'm not
XM.
going to say any.
Why do we not get the things for the celebrities anymore coming in?
No, we get them.
We just don't.
We just don't get them.
We get them, but we don't
Do we
get
put
them.
in for them?
Yes.
We
We
do.
do.
For all of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
anyone
not
we
every,
like.
Not everyone.
not every person that gets
But
pitched,
can you tell us some of our most recent rejections?
Who's the one with the tits?
Okay, that's vague.
Oh, we.
the model.
Yeah. Married to a pitcher.
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton.
Yeah.
They didn't. So we asked for her. They said no.
Well, did you approve it?
No one. I never, ever really does much come through me.
Well, I go through Christine so that way she can check with you guys and scheduling. So if it didn't make it to you.
Well, if we allowed 3 transsexuals to come on and take over the show, I'm pretty sure that
We'd
can
probably
do-
be okay with that,
We're
yeah.
very okay with her.
Well, you
Are
know
you
what?
guys interested in Danny McBride or my nephew?
You know what? It's not too late. I think we'd still put in for her.
Well, I was going to ask. I could do it off the air, but why not now?
Why not now?
Because it just came in. Tony Danza.
Yes.
All day long, dog.
All right.
Fucking him and Bob are going to be exchanging meatball recipes.
Yeah.
When the boop in your bop. I will. If he comes in, can I hold him to the fire that you do the crooning because anybody can do it, and then show him that I can do it just as good as him?
No, because he's
Oh.
actually
I don't-
promoting crooning.
Right.
That is,
But I could also be promoting crooning. Can I also?
You're not.
Can I? You don't know that. Want me to book a gig as a crooner? If I can get a gig booked at the Stand, one night of crooning with Jay Ogerson, can I call myself a crooner also?
I don't believe you can croon right now.
What?
He can.
I don't
croon.
believe you can croon right now.
We've done this before. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Because anyone can do it, Bobby.
Can I do it?
Yes.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
As good as
That's
Frank Sinatra.
Fantastic.
Wow.
You're as
Because
good as
you
Frank
do it.
Sinatra.
Yours has a humorous twist in it too, which audiences will love.
I added a little smile to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, a little smile.
I don't know what it is, but it's strictly taboo.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. If we had a big band behind us right there, we're as good as the Rat Pack.
A night of crooning
With a fat pack.
Bobby and Bill.
Don't forget, you got to tap dance.
Also, I'm pretty sure we could just fake tap dancing and do pretty good.
Tap dancing is horseshit.
We even have our own black guy, like our own Sammy Davis.
Yeah, we just have to take one of his eyes out.
Black Lou Davis Jr. Can we lazy eye you for this? Can we put a wacky a wacky contact into your eyes over here?
But Tony Danza's tap dancing in his 70s. You can definitely tap dance better than him now.
And croon.
Yes.
Tell him I said that and get him on the show.
All right, I'm putting in for it.
And
Yeah.
he's got a big piece.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in that porn. We'll also tell him we're going to ask him about that porn, and then that was Sylvester Stallone.
No, he wore a Spider-Man outfit on his daily talk show, and he forgot that he didn't tuck, so his mule was just hanging out the whole
Bring
show.
up a picture of Tony Danza's fat dick, please.
His hog was hanging out in the skin.
I'll
tight.
give him in on the dick contest, but I'm telling you, me and him croon the same. Bring up some Tony Danza crooning.
Question for you guys before.
Yeah.
Is this welcome to the guest?
Hood with,
I immediately get combative.
hood with glasses on or glasses
Well,
off?
hood
Either.
hood with glasses on is good. Hood without glasses, you look a little more regal. More Lord of the Rings. Hood with
what
glasses,
that's what I'm
a
going
little like
Wise.
wizard.
Yeah, I think it's wise with
Yeah.
the glasses. Without the glasses, a little like fucking
Yeah.
assassin.
Little Dungeon and Dragons with the glasses. Damn. Like you're in a mall.
No, you got it, Bobby. You're right. With the glasses off, it looks like you're in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Glasses on, it looks like you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Today I can tap dance like that.
Yep. If I had little clickers on my shoes right now, I would mimic this.
I gotta say, tap dancing does look fun.
Tap dancing looks stupid.
I think I would.
I think I can do it. There's only two moves that are cool.
Also, you
Yeah,
can't look like
that's
a
it.
jerk off doing it because you have to be doing something with their face like, ooh, whoa, what's this happening now?
Well, you always have to have gay hands when you do it too.
Yeah, your hands got to be doing like a... He's talking into a microphone. Angela, I just finished cleaning the kitchen. Can I ask him if it made him sick to his stomach to pretend that Angela was hot every week?
I mean, she was gross.
Oh my God! I would rather fuck Moner.
I'd rather fuck Mia Isabella.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Jeremy Pinto, Danny Pintaro, because don't fuck
You
him.
don't want that.
He's got the
Oh, does he got it?
yeah. There were times. Do you remember a great story? We have to have a moment of time to talk about it. Mike Britt, years ago, Caroline's, did a show, and Tony Danza was in the audience, and he made some joke about like
Jacob just gave that sweater back sad. He just handed it to her, like, here.
It's hers.
I'll get you
I'm
one.
gonna get my own.
We're gonna get
It's
you
not the. It's a test run. I need something a little more masculine.
No,
than a
no.
woman's shawl.
No, you need the shawl. It fits your body tight.
I want something masculine, like sequenced jacket, like Cory.
Okay, well, let's go. I thought you were going masculine. All right.
Mike Britt.
Mike Britt.
Years ago at Caroline's did a show. Tony Danza was in the audience, and he asked him something about Alyssa Milano being hot now, and Tony Danza got fucking furious at him. In the lobby, they were having an argument where Tony Danza was leaving. As the argument went, the guy was going, "Fuck you," and Mike Britt would be like, "No, fuck you," and they did that back and forth, like "fuck you," about 5 or 6 times, and then he goes, "Fuck you, Tony Danza," and he said he just left. That just sealed it. Put on some Tony Danza again.
Mike
That's
Britt-
also, you could write crooning songs about anything in the world. Jacob opened his present. Oh, what a wonderful day.
Christine got snacks, but you know what? We should throw them away.
We need to throw them away.
They're too healthy.
Because we're guys with tits.
And we need some chips. We don't need granola bars today.
I argued this with DeRosa one time. DeRosa loves crooning, and he says not everybody can do it, and they're great. And I just did it for him. We could all do it.
I didn't know that. You're right. We can all do it. And you know what? I like doing it.
Let's do it. That's why the lady is a tramp around the room. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to go around the room with Black Lou. Get ready. You're going to win this thing. That's why the lady is a tramp. Lou?
I don't know.
Just that. Just that.
Just say those words.
Those words he just
That's
said.
why the lady is a tramp.
Croon.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
You're doing too good. Too good. His neck was doing vibrato, so that's too much. You don't have to get there.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
You went big with it. Fantastic. DJ Lou.
She never bothers with people she hates.
Works.
I mean-
wasn't the line, but works. Christine?
That's why the lady is a tramp.
Almost everybody can do it.
I mean, what the fuck?
I can't find Tony Danza's dick anywhere. Is there like a famous picture?
You can't find a team.
I can't find like Huey Lewis. You can find one where it's like through his
That
pants.
really fucking made me sad. I swear
You got
Christine
that.
could sing. I thought you could sing.
Was that not good?
Just try it one more time. I'll lead you in. That's why the lady.
is a tramp.
I mean, you cut it off.
She performs with utter fear and dismay.
You got
Claims that she was in drama from the time she was a baby till the second I met her, I
I
guess.
liked escaping into my characters.
You gotta get into it. You gotta really feel it with me. That's why the lady.
is a tramp.
Jesus. That's why we're having a show this weekend.
why the lady's a
tramp. Come down, Big Dick Daddy.
Go big with it, Christine. That's why the lady is a tramp.
I think you're just a good singer.
No, you
No, I'm
got
not.
it. It's in you.
I wouldn't be here if I was a good singer.
Christine, close your
I didn't
eyes
say
and
great.
let it out, Christine. Just fucking let it out. Take all your anger, everything, frustration, and let it out like you're yelling at Jay. Go.
That's why the lady.
Shut up, bitch.
No.
Sorry. I got it like she was yelling at Jay. Sorry. Why do you... This is a big problem me and Christine run into, by the way. This isn't an argument thing, but I mention this constantly, and I think you guys can understand this now. 18 times a week, I say like a thank you, or did you do this, or whatever, can you grab this, or whatever. Whatever thing I ask, I have to go, what? And then, I'll ask the question again, and she goes, I said yes, or you're welcome, or whatever. I'm like, no, you don't. I think she responds in her head.
Maybe.
It's weird. I'll be like, thank you so much for switching that laundry over. And then she just like, actually not looking, I go, Christine, thank you so much. She goes, I said thank you. I go, but you didn't. I'm staring at you and listening.
Is this true?
Yeah.
No, that's wild. That's wild.
Bizarre.
I think I respond. I think I'm responding fine, but he can't hear.
Are you
She's
saying-
next to me in a car
Yeah,
half the time.
I'm not saying it to myself.
Well,
I am
everybody
speaking.
everybody has a thing that they think they do, but they don't.
I definitely don't answer in my head.
It's not out loud.
I mean,
Yeah, you're welcome.
I
I go, hey, thank you for that. You're welcome.
oh, is that?
And then I feel like it must be because I don't hear it at all. So I end up saying it again.
Say
She
it
goes,
to me.
I said,
Say it to me.
Bobby, thank you for flipping the laundry.
Ah, man, you got it. No problem. Thanks you.
buddy.
Thanks for thanking me.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got it. That's it. Ready? This is Christine. Ready? Go ahead. Say it again.
Oh, thank you so much for flipping that laundry. Yes, exactly. Bobby, thank you for doing the laundry.
I said thank you.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I did. I said
I was just
you're
making sure you
welcome.
heard me
You're
so you didn't
welcome.
think I wasn't doing. Now we're in a fight. You see how it works? How weird that is?
What a lesson.
Wow. I mean, the tone. Why don't you use that in your song? What a lesson I've learned today from Dickhead Jay.
Shooby-doo.
Shooby-dooby-doo. I said thank you. You're welcome.
Answer me when I tell you something.
I did, but you just didn't hear me.
You're gonna get 5. Count 'em 5 against your chops.
Please hit me so I can get some money out of you.
All of my belongings go to Gil Hernandez, former bouncer from the comic strip.
I'm siphoning money out of your account, you don't know. I got my lesson from Dane Cook's brother. You're gonna be poor someday.
Gonna pay to get Christine some volume lessons.
I don't need the lessons. I need you just shut the fuck up once in a while.
No, I know. I have to work on my tone.
Yeah, I'd be happy to not say thank you anymore for anything.
You hate saying
You want me to just say thank you anymore, and then you don't have to worry about saying it full volume?
Why don't you do this?
I'll be like, hey, do this for me, and then when you do it, I'll go as expected. That's what I'll say to you, as expected.
How about you just use a head gesture? Like when me and Max see a gay guy, I told him he can't just be like, is that guy gay?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You do your tongue in the cheek, or your fucking cough. Max.
No, he goes, Dad. I go, yeah, and he goes, and he raises his eyebrows. I go, yep. Just do that.
Is he? He is.
Yeah.
No, but we're not making eye contact. She was flipping the laundry.
Yeah.
And she just started doing it. So I was like, oh, thank you so much for doing that. And she just looked, and it looks like she's doing it shitty because she's not answering me. So I go, thank you for doing it. She goes, I said.
Like, you don't mean it. You think it's expected.
Well, I mean, it is expected. He provided you with a washing machine and dryer.
I do so much more than I should do in that home.
What do you mean?
Today, made the bed fantastic, vacuumed the whole house. Didn't you flip the laundry? I put the laundry in last night. Yeah.
Why don't you just get a maid?
We get somebody to come in like once a month.
Oh, you come once a month. Okay.
Yeah. I would have them come every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. It's every 2 weeks. You have somebody
Wow.
come every 2 weeks. Why is she making...
I do like every 3 weeks.
I have no idea why, because she pays for none of it. And all I say is, can you do it? And she goes, nah, I've made a different decision. She goes, no, I prefer to be constantly covered in hair, head to toe, if possible. We went to the movies last night. Christine was covered in hair. I had to slap her body down in the streets so we didn't look like fucking fools. Hey, everybody, if you're listening to The Bonfire as a podcast, you got to know there's a whole second half of the show that you're not getting to hear.
Look, if you love The Bonfire, which we know you do, this is just half of the show.
Go subscribe to SiriusXM at SiriusXM.com/bonfire.
Subscribe right now.
I'll tell you this. That movie theater, and we went there all together at one point, is, in my area there, is fucking... it's the most ghetto, horrible place I've ever... I can't believe how expensive that place is and like the idea of what they have there with the food being delivered to your table. No one... Half the staff's not in uniform, so a person just brings the food into you at the table, and they're loud about it. They come in and they go, like, rice bowl? Like while the movie's happening, you're like, this is nuts.
You got rice balls at a movie?
We didn't get anything. No, we didn't get rice bowls. I'm saying, but when they come in, they're just yelling out what the things are to whoever gets it, and then they hand it out kind of it's... Christine went to the women's bathroom. She said each stall had a new adventure in disgusting.
It was a new nightmare. The stall I went into had piss on the seat and the door didn't lock, and it was the best option out of like 10 stalls.
In a
So
girl's
Christine
bathroom.
licked the bowl for her fucking OnlyFans.
Why would there be piss on
Christine's OnlyFans at Pig Princess on the thing. You can make her do all kinds of shit. Eat my poop.
Yeah.
Because girls don't want to sit down and they don't want to line the toilet, so they pop squats and then they piss all over the fucking seat.
Yeah,
It's
but how
gross.
can you miss with your pussy in that
Christine
hole?
grabs the top of the stalls and
They
pulls herself
splash.
up and does like a fucking Van Damme over the stall.
But it's impossible to miss with a vagina in a big hole.
What?
How do you miss?
I beg to differ with how much fucking piss there is on girls.
You don't know
seats
where they're
all
fucking.
over.
They don't know where their
Yeah,
pee
they
holes
can't like
are.
control their piss. They don't have a good stream, so they like squat over it, and then it just kind of like sprays out.
It does that thing where it does that thing where it fans across their pussy lips.
Yeah, it looks like a kinked hose.
Yeah.
Sounds like an angry snake.
Yeah, they can't control where their pee hole is, and they don't want to sit down. But then she said also just in the bathroom was another employee just like sitting there on her phone, right?
Yeah, there was a girl in there just fucking texting, not doing anything, not alerting anyone to how gross it was. And then I walk out and there's another employee just like sitting, listening to something on his phone at full volume. I mean, it gives me anxiety. It's like I want to go in there and like kitchen nightmares.
You want to say something.
I really want to.
It's run
I want to like
so
yell
bad.
at the manager.
Why don't you do it?
There's nobody there. There was nobody there last night when we walked in, like, at the thing at all. We could have just went into the movie theater, but a lady came out and I go, do we have to show our tickets to somebody? She goes, oh, yeah, you already bought them? Yeah. Then she just, like scanned them, sort of. She goes, I hope this works, like the scanner. And then she goes, oh, and when she scanned, she went, oh, look at that. That theater right there.
Yeah, you walk in, there's a girl that's supposed to be like promoting something. She just has her head down on her phone.
The Asian American Film Festival, and she was sitting at a table with a step and repeat behind her, one of those like banners that people could take pictures in front of, and she was just sitting in a thing on her phone with a bucket full of unused, ready for people to take wristbands for the Asian American Film Festival. No one came to it.
And there is
She was just sitting at a table like this, like defeated as shit with a bucket of unused wristbands. So fun. No one in front of the step and repeat. I should have did. I was going to take a picture in front of it yesterday, but
You should
she was like, oh, yeah, in the eyes. Oh, Asian American Film Festival.
like they're not short staffed.
That'll go viral.
Oh, yeah.
They're not short staffed. Like there is a staff. They just all suck. And I'm sure the manager sucks too.
Why don't you
Like,
just
it's
get the
an
man? Why don't
awful
you just say
place.
something? Why don't you
Because I
just
just like don't want to be
wanna
that
get
white
stabbed?
woman that fucking
wanna be a Karen?
bitches.
Oh, the one that gets
It's,
things
I would
done?
like to get hired by the company to go fire everybody.
And
Is
then-
what I would like.
and then
I
quit?
don't want to just like complain.
I'll tell you who lives on a nice quiet block. Karen's.
yeah.
Look, I agree. Do not go out there and say racist stuff to two little black girls just trying to set up a fucking lemonade stand. Don't be a piece of shit. But quietly, you're like, she did get rid of them, though. And that is nice. She did get rid of those kids in the street, though.
Well, that's why I like the Alamo, because the Alamo, you can write a little note. You can write a little note, and then they come and take the note, and they'll bring it back to the manager, and they'll kick people out. You can write, this person's being an asshole.
Where?
At the Alamo Draft House.
Oh.
The Alamo Draft House does not fuck around with any of that hijinks. They have to.
Oh, the movie theater.
The
hear
movie
good
theater,
things
Alamo.
about that
Yeah, they
place.
have.
I
They have.
respect the shit out of that.
You have a little
can
piece
tattle.
of paper. You can tattle.
But you can't tattle and say, hey, can you give this to your boss? You're terrible. I don't think it's going to make it up the ladder, if I'm being honest.
But the people at Alamo are great. Like, they come up, they're very quiet, they get your food out. Alamo is the place to go. I love the Alamo.
You can tell there's just no train. Like when you train like comedy club waitresses or waiters, you tell them to like get low, talk quietly, like don't just stand up and serve like in a restaurant. Like you can tell there's just no training for that.
do you know what-
whatsoever.
do you
This
know-
lady walks in with a tray of food. I mean, so slow and fat ass, like she should have been picking a booger with the other hand. She's like, here it is, put it down.
You know where they don't do this, though? In the suburbs.
I know.
Yep.
No,
You're in
I'm
the
totally
city.
aware.
City fucking movie theaters stink.
Not generally across the board. I mean, the audience is always going to suck more in the city, for sure.
It's so stressful going to a movie in the city. I used to
Yes.
hate when I lived in the city and we
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
a movie.
I don't go much anymore.
I go in the suburbs, though. Very nice. Really nice.
Yeah, no, I like when you go to the movie when it's attached to, there's also somewhere it's like there's a mall or whatever, there's just something to do around there. You get some food or something.
Yeah.
I like Lincoln Center. We just like this is literally across the street, so it's so convenient. But it
Well,
just
shh.
Yeah, you can't fuck it. It's across the street.
Christine's like, that's the park you go to at the same time every day when you're very vulnerable. Christine, just give her my email address. Now why don't you just give our address?
Well, the whole thing with that look thing was it was supposed to be more expensive so that a higher clientele would go there. But it's just,
It's
not
supposed to be that
to-
movie theater's supposed to be high end.
high end, but they
And
hire.
they have the whole bar there, and they have the like they said, the food service, the tables, and it looks like it's supposed to, I mean, like the menu has things on it that are ridiculous.
Like what? Lobster tail? Clams Casino?
Shrimp.
They
For
have
sure, shrimp. Yeah.
Fried shrimp or regular shrimp?
I think some regular shrimp. Yeah, here it is. Here's the menu. Edamame.
It's high end in theory.
Correct.
Edamame is fake
this,
high end.
well, this is Snacks and Apps. This is at
In
this is
practice.
loaded cheese fries, truffle fries. Keep going. It gets nuttier. Pretzel bites, chips and dips, Thai chili, coconut shrimp. So that is fried. Salads and bowls. Southwest salad, BLTA salad, Mediterranean bowl, grilled shrimp bowl.
Do you worry about who's making the food? Because if the same
I don't eat
staff
this
is
shit.
making,
I don't get any of this.
Yeah, you have to get any. You have to make sure it's fried and all the.
I got
shit is
popcorn,
cooked off.
Reese's Pieces,
Even
and
that.
pretzel bites.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you're not getting hummus and a Greek salad from Look Theater.
Some people are. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That rice. That's why I knew there was a rice bowl. They got smash burgers, pizza that's not very good. Also doesn't look like that.
Looks good there.
It does, but we've had it, Bobby.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It wasn't good. The Exorcist. Remember? It's like
Yeah.
it's like a circle. Not a circle. I'm sorry. It's like an oval. Like, it's terrible.
Quesadilla looks shitty. Too much.
the point is, I'll tell you what looks good. If you want to talk about what looks good there, it's their fucking desserts. God damn it, the desserts do look good.
That cookie looks good. Ooh, that looks good. What is that?
Chocolate brownie sundae, chocolate chip cookies, cheesecake, fried Oreos.
You can't fuck up with a cookie.
Milkshakes.
It's the execution.
Huh?
The execution is
Right, that shouldn't be brought into you by a girl who's like half her weave's falling out.
Yeah.
She just got into a fight outside.
Aretha Franklin and the Blues Brothers just drops it on your place.
Yeah, it's so. We went there. I was really just like, man, this place is just no one gives a fuck who works here at all.
You should say something.
Oh, also, it's gotten so get over there. Full volume running in the theater was, I guess maybe their AC's busted or something. So a standing, freestanding AC unit with the hose. You know what I mean? Like the hose just blowing. Like, the whole movie. Like, this is stupid. What's happening into this place?
It's fucking dude.
That, by the way, Theater 1. That's the first theater they present to you when you walk in.
Dude, it's 6 gear summer, dude. You should have fucking stood up, and you both should have went to the manager and complained.
Nothing bad necessarily happened to us.
The bathroon
It's
was
just
disgusting.
I'd be
no
angry.
place that serves food should have a bathroom.
That's
gross.
right. That's how you judge a place that serves food.
I
How's the
don't go
bathroom?
into the bathrooms at all. But
You don't pee at all?
No, I might as well not. I mean, I live directly across the street from it, you know. If you guys are wondering how to Google Earth anything. She never sells her own shit out, ever, by the way. I'm going to give your phone number out.
I live there too.
Yeah, I understand, but no one's dying to see you.
I hope you get stalked.
Now I'm going to say, I hope they kill you while I'm gone. Listen, if you're going to stalk me, you should just know this. We can't be together if Christine's alive. So just know, if you want me, Christine's the only thing standing between me and you being together. I'm talking to guys and girls, whatever weirdos out there that wants a little. Yeah. You can't do it without killing Christine. And now that she's given you basically where we live, down to the corner, you're going to be fine to find us.
And she does have a walk a dog 3 times a day.
And also she walks a dog. And she's also very forgetful, and often when I'm gone, she'll do it by herself late at night. Very vulnerable.
Yeah, on her phone.
She carries nothing. And our dog, if you're just nice to it, you could pet while you rape and kill her.
She carries nothing. She has no fucking self-defense.
Buddy, a fan. I'm going to find his name so I can tell you, because I got to bring it in. I'm getting it back from Dave Temple because I didn't know how to escort it home. But a guy at the end of the show, and whatever, goes, I have a gift for you. And he gives me it's a knife, he told me. Mm-hmm. And then I forget what the knife's called. It's very big. It's just handle inside the case. You take it out, very big handle. I'd say maybe 6-7 inch at least handle.
Yeah.
And it's one of the ones you push the
Switchblade.
button, you switchblade, shoots out hard, and then you pull the thing down, and it shoots back in.
Microtech.
out the front.
It's a Microtech.
It's he told me the name of the brand. It's so nice, man.
It's a
It's
type in
not that. It's much bigger than that.
Microtech. Oh, down the bottom. Scroll down. See it right there? Is it like that thing? Over to the left?
It's much bigger though. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's very big. Also, seems like the most dangerous thing in the world.
It's very illegal in New York.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't have a switch.
Oh, well, it's not here then.
You can't have an automatic knife.
It doesn't exist anyway, so we're in good shape. But it's fucking awesome. But I'll tell you the scariest thing in the world. It looks like if anyone was dicking around ever and just put like the thing and push that button, you're dead.
No, it has a thing on it that doesn't allow it to go into stuff.
You sure?
Yeah, it has to click out and then it locks. So if you push, I mean, you would hurt somebody. It wouldn't, but you wouldn't kill somebody with it. When you push it, it shoots.
It looks like if you put it right
Some
here
of them
and
had
click that
a lot of
button.
oomph.
Yeah, it's got oomph, but
Yeah.
when you push it, it needs to click out and then
Yeah, yeah.
lock.
It's a very hard button.
Yeah.
The button's very hard.
Unless that.
Less hard to open than it is to close, but it's like it's not a move that you can do like a cool like that. Like you really have to like push it up.
Because you don't want it
Accidentally opening.
in
Absolutely.
your pocket. That's why.
Fully agree. Yeah. Man, this thing is awesome. I can't wait to never show you.
I have one of those. Those are nice.
Illegal. Bobby, what's your address?
It's
We're
in
all
the-
giving out where we live.
I have it in Hampshire.
Bobby's got a nice one. He showed it to me in New Hampshire.
I have a little tiny one too. Yes, I have a little baby one. I love
All of us have a little baby one in here.
I have a knife.
Except Lou.
I have a knife collection. I'm a big knife guy. That was one of my things.
But this was a cool thing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool knife. I'm excited to see it. Sixth gear summer is in full effect.
Yeah.
The world's going to see when I have that knife. Don't let me bring that knife to that movie theater.
Just take it out.
Start switchblading everybody. Yeah.
Justin Silver texted me over the weekend for knife info.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? He wants a
kitchen knife, though?
No.
Murder knife.
Murder knife.
Okay.
Everyday carry knife.
Yeah, for murder.
Yeah.
Every day. I got this
I
right
gave
here.
him a few options.
Yeah.
This is the giant mouse.
mouse.
I got Jacob one. You want one of these?
MagnaCut.
Sure.
You want one of these? I'll give you one. I'll bring one in tomorrow.
What's the thing about it that's awesome?
The thing about first of all,
It's the hottest steel out there.
it's one of the greatest knives out there as far as pocket knives, but it opens real fast, and the steel is amazing, and it stays sharp.
Probably
Does
the
it have
best
a-
steel on the market.
Does it have a toothpick or some sort of a wrench?
No, it's not. That's a Swiss Army knife. Those
Okay.
knives are good too, though. You want one of those? I have one of those.
What could I kill with this?
You could kill pretty much anything with this.
People?
You can kill people with this. I wouldn't suggest killing people with this.
Well, when Christina inevitably gets murdered on our block, I do want to go for revenge.
Yeah, you could use this.
And the good thing, you kill them and it won't rust afterward.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it has a little belt clip so you can put it back in and not lose it.
There's no Christine. Your death won't be in vain. It will be because you're dumb enough to tell people where we live, but it will not be in vain. As I still get emails a couple times a year from people just going like, "This is just to remind you, Christine's dumb." Just gave out your email address. It's always my information.
Well, what are you going to do?
Why don't you tell people where DJ Lou lives? Let's get him killed.
222 Chestnut Avenue.
Nice.
God.
I had somebody mail me gorilla shit.
Come over.
You know?
Really?
Yeah.
It was Ari though.
There's a no, it wasn't Ari. There's a company that you can mail shit to
Yeah.
people, like animal shit, and somebody sent me a package of gorilla shit.
Isabella sent that exists, like that company exists, to Ari, and Ari was like, she's like, I figure you probably need this at some point. And he goes, "Are you sure you're not my daughter?"
Why would Ari need that? He would just shit himself.
It's true.
Yeah.
But sometimes can't conjure one up, you know what I mean? Maybe he's watching his weight.
Are you sure it wasn't Ari?
No, it was gorilla shit because it was green.
No,
and
we didn't
No,
think it was
are you
Ari
sure he
shit.
didn't send
Ari
it to
sent
no,
you
it
gorilla
was
shit.
no, it was somebody else. It wasn't him. No, it wasn't him.
He might be some part of the chain of operations that got that to you though. Ari, he may put the idea to somebody to have them do that.
Yeah, if it was Ari, his shit would be in it. It would be bloody. I remember he was at my house and he was shitting with the bathroom door open, and then he just held up. He goes, "Bobby," and he just held up his paper towel with it looked like he had like an artery cut.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like red blood. It was like blue blood,
Mm-hmm.
like that dark.
That's how he stays so Holocaust thin. He's constantly out of blood.
What?
How is there no solution for his problems?
There is.
It's
There's a
surgery he doesn't want to get.
Yeah, it's surgery. You fix your hemorrhoids and stop wiping them so hard.
I think basically he would just get a new asshole.
Yeah.
You see, understand, people die every day, and a lot of people are donors, and they're willing to donate their asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to give my asshole to anybody if I die. Christine, I'll make sure your asshole goes to a great place.
You'll give her asshole to Gil.
Gil, get your asshole. Christine, I'm going to have you lacquered and turn into a fuck doll and give you to Gil. I'm going to have you completely put in some kind of taxidermied, and then Gil, so Gil can just have you when he wants.
I actually got cucked again.
Come on.
I got reverse cucked.
What does that mean?
I got
A woman now berated you in front of your son.
It wasn't no.
A woman kicked your ass in front of your son.
No.
You went to a store and two women berated you and kicked your ass in front of your son.
No, it was a guy.
A guy kissed you in front of your son.
No.
A guy kissed your son in front of you and you did nothing. I got 11 more guesses.
No, we were because I'm on guard now. I don't fuck around. I walk down.
Oh, yeah, in
up-
New Hampshire.
Dude,
You're like
I'm-
fucking Bruce Lee walking around always in a stance.
I'm ready to fucking say fuck you. If someone says who are you? Who are you? That's my response. I'm ready to go.
This is not a friendly community you've found up there.
It is a friendly community, but I guess they're just keeping on guard. But
They don't like you. They don't like that you're half in, half out. I think they don't like that about you. I'm
What do you
starting to
mean?
feel.
That I have a house?
That you're a weekend warrior.
I'm not a weekend. I'm there for the whole summer.
No, but this is a tiny house. You're not really in association property, but you glom onto there.
I spent a lot of money on the
You
land.
bought the thing of plot, but no one gives a shit about that.
You
By the
summer
way,
there to them.
They do.
You
know,
summer.
Do you know what someone did say to me about my plot? they did say, "Oh, the unbuildable plot,"
There you go.
which fucking annoys me.
Yeah, it's unbuildable.
It is buildable. It would just take a lot.
Why? Oh yeah, 'cause you told you have to fill in
It's just a
the
cliff.
fill. Yeah, it's a cliff. You basically own a cliff,
I own a cliff.
so you can use a pool and a kayak.
It's a lake. It's not a pool. It's a fucking lake.
There's no pool.
No, there's no pool.
Just lake?
It's a lake. What do you mean just lake? You don't need a lake. You don't put a pool next to a lake. What kind of weirdo would do that?
Me? I would have a pool with a lake.
No, you have a lake. You go into the lake.
No.
Dude, the lake was...
No one's taking a late night dip in the lake.
Everybody, you go...
Ew.
What are you talking about? Ooh.
Dude, you're going to get one of those silverfish up your dick hole.
There's no silverfish. It's not a fucking
River
bathroom.
monsters, dude.
There's no river monsters.
There are.
It's one of the cleanest lakes in America.
You just say those facts and you never have anything to support it.
Look it up.
We will, and it's going to say it's not one of the cleanest lakes in
It's
America.
one of the... Squam Lake is one of the cleanest lakes in America. Lou, black me up.
He's absolutely right.
Oh,
Thank you
Lou, I
very
didn't
much.
realize you were a fucking lake cleanliness expert over there.
He's part
been.
of... He's part of... He's been...
Jacob, what do you think? I'll take your wise words. You're wearing a hood and glasses.
I don't have enough info.
Well, you know what a wise man will tell you when he doesn't know the answer. He doesn't just make up an answer. I appreciate that, sage.
Yeah.
I was coming down. We were leaving the... We were going somewhere, and we were coming down the road, and all of a sudden this Tesla cut us off, kind of. And
Are you driving?
We're driving in my truck, and the Tesla cut us off, and then another car came in front of us, and I had to stop, and I was trying to take a right, so I just patiently stopped because I'm very patient up there, but it was getting a little like, what the fuck's going on? So then the red car pulled up to the right, and the guy got out, and he's like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, he just came up to us, very friendly, but like almost uncomfortable friendly. Hey, how you doing? Good. How are you? Oh yeah. You live on? Yeah. Okay, great. Wait right here for a second. Let me just get a pen. So now I'm on the way to breakfast with Max, and this guy says, wait, I got to get a pen. And I waited, and Max was like, why are you listening to this? What's going on, Dad? Why are we waiting? I go, he said to wait.
Just the man said, so I listen.
But it was this little old guy.
Yeah.
So I waited, and then he went over to the Tesla and talked to that lady for a minute. And then he comes back, and he's like, you guys we're doing a thing tonight. There's a big event for the Squam Lake Association part of it. You part of that.
Which you are barely a part of.
I am 100%
Well,
a
you
part of.
have the unbuildable.
It's not
grounds.
unbuildable. It is buildable.
It would just take a lot.
It would take a lot of fill.
A lot of fill.
A lot of fill. But I do have a plot of... I am a full 100% member of the association.
Technically.
I don't... Technically, which is what it is. I am 100% a member of the association.
You own a cliff.
I don't own a cliff. I own...
Understood.
I own a lot. It's called a lot. And I could build on this lot.
Most of the lot
I own-
happens to be cliff.
I know the first half of it that you would need to get into the lot is a cliff. So
Right.
if I wanted to build on it, I would have to put fill to make a driveway to get down to my land.
You would need millions of pounds of earth.
I would need a
to
lot
build
of,
upon.
I would need a lot of earth and maybe a zip line.
A
to
zip
get to my-
line.
to my house.
Plumbing, electricity.
So the guy, he stops and he's like, wait. So he comes over and he's like, we have a thing tonight for Squam Lake Association. You're going to come, right? And I was like, huh? And he's like, yeah, tonight you're part of it. It's for, Squam Lake, and it helps out with the community, and we're having it right up the street at this house. If you just go up,
It's a meeting or a fundraiser?
it's a meeting
Okay.
at somebody's house
Right.
for Squam Lake Association, which I don't even know. So I go, oh, I'm a part of that. And he's like, oh, you're a member of the ALC something. I'm going, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, this is different. This is for the actual lake. But because you're part of the community, you should come up. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. And we're going to talk about all the issues that we're going to try to help out. And so you'll be there tonight.
Like midsummer.
It's
Wow, this is the opposite of that other guy. He
This-
wants you in the team.
this is
Bobby, you're going to be the May Queen.
this is the opposite of aggressive.
Yeah.
Cock. This is
He's nicing you into changing your entire family's plans.
Welcoming you.
he gave me his number and his name and made me commit to going to this fucking meeting.
Did you go?
I said, yeah, I had to go.
Yeah. How was
don't-
it? Informative?
It was stupid. It was dumb. I don't have to.
But there was dancing.
There was no dancing.
Oh,
It was
what he
just,
said.
There was thin, old, gray, white people.
Oh, but there was food, right?
Not really.
Some butterscotches?
No, there was like a pie and some blueberries and some cheese.
Loose blueberries?
Loose blueberries, dude.
And cheese.
It's blueberry season. Okay. It's blueberry season.
Apologies.
Yeah, you can go pick blueberries right now.
Apologies.
I'm not just eating random blueberries.
Bobby, this kind of talk is why you get bullied in front of your kid up in this New Hampshire place. You're from the city, dude. You're supposed to go bully these fucking lake queefs.
I was ready for 6th gear summer. I was ready for 6th gear. I didn't know.
Instead, the guy took the other direction, and still, results the same. You're doing something you don't want to do with people you don't want to do it with.
I'm being fucking talking to.
You know-
What?
I'm
I can't
saying
take you serious with the hood, but go ahead.
No,
You
I take
needed
you more
this.
serious.
you needed this
I needed what?
because you were cucked by a guy who didn't want you in the community, and subconsciously, I think you were very happy that this guy, even though you didn't want to do the actual task, he wanted you to be part of it.
I didn't want to go.
I don't know
Jacob.
if it's the hood, but that was insightful as shit.
I'm wise.
You want to be accepted.
Yes.
You want to be part of the upper echelon, the high society people.
I do.
The lake folk.
I do.
And it hurts you when they don't want you and they try to beat you up and harass and bully you in front of your boy, thus taking away the respect of your very own wife and the way she looks at you in a sexual fashion for the rest of your life.
I don't know if that's true, but yes.
And then it all turned around, and you saw when you got back from that meeting, Max, Dawn, they were looking at you different with some reverence because they know now you're part.
Dawn didn't go.
Yeah, of course she didn't. She knew it was going to be awful and ass. Max didn't want to go to that bullshit either.
He didn't go either.
She didn't go to a thing.
man went.
She didn't go to a thing that you were promised dancing at. That's how little she believes in this association. I don't think Dawn wants to be in the association.
Music, not dance. Music.
The man who made it all possible went.
Yeah, but I was ready.
What was the
prepared.
music? Was it like wash basin players and shit? Like boom, bing, dong, bing, dong, dong, bing, bing, dong, bing.
I was ready for aggressive shit. I
You're
didn't
like, what's
know.
up, pussy? And he's like, come to my boring ass house with my old ass friends. Oh, I'll be there with bells on. Can I leave my boy and wife at home to have actual fun? Yes. Yes, we'd prefer that. Is there going to be food? Nothing that goes together, but there is food present.
I suck.
How long were you there?
I was only there for a half hour.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's
Did
still-
you dip early?
I should
You
have.
don't want to be the first person to
This
leave.
is what I should have said. Ready? Tell me about the meeting.
Oh, is this the music that was? Did you guys go outside and do this? Bobby and Max going on down Squam Lake tonight.
This would have been great.
Damn, Bobby, I want you to start wearing a vest and super long sleeved button down shirts. Can you come back with your Squam Lake outfit where you dress like Boyd Crowder?
I do.
Look at these guys. Will you dress like this, dude? I want you to dress like a fucking Mennonite. There it is. There's Max on bass. Fucking Bobby on thing. Dawn on washboard. And who's singing? That's the head of the association? Look, show him the Kelly family.
It's a real jug band.
Max slapping the bass, Bobby on harmonica, Dawn on the washboard bass, and the lead of the association on electric ukulele. I'll tell you what, it does look like it'll be a lot of fun to be part of this song. If I could just jump in with something.
You want to play. You don't want to sit and watch, though.
You want to play spoons?
Yeah, no, I don't want to watch them. I want to be part of this jam.
Yeah. you
I'm just going to grab something from the fucking house, like a wooden spoon and a pot.
want to jam.
Yeah.
My brother got into a folk music phase. Every time I got into a car with him, it was
Your father?
My brother.
Your brother.
An extended ride of folk music.
I don't mind a folk song.
What?
No, I'm talking an hour of nonstop folk music.
I don't know.
Like that? Like we just heard?
Yes.
Nuh-uh. Because folk music could also be considered like...
That's like bluegrass, though.
But folk, like it's always like Crosby, Stills, Nash is sort of folky.
No Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Like that, like fucking.
This is folk.
Like a modern version of this, yes.
No, that's was it Arlo Guthrie?
Woody.
Sorry.
Well,
Anyway, sorry.
well, I guess you can get cucked all kinds of ways. I guess you can.
They got you, and we left on such a note of 6-skier summer.
I was
Although,
ready
I gotta tell you something.
for aggression, dude. I wasn't ready for niceness. If I knew that niceness could make me cower and just appease people, I would have been ready for that. Now I'm ready for that. Now I'm ready to just say no. I'm gonna just say no. Invite me to something. No, I'm busy. I can't make it. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't have time. I'm doing other things. I don't know how to say no to people. I don't know how to say no. I have a hard time saying no.
Bobby, give me $1,000.
No, okay.
That was so easy. I'll tell you what. I'm geared up for 6-gear summer. I'm all worked up for it. The problem is all the confrontations I keep running into are with women. So what am I going to do? You can't attack a bunch of chicks. I want to. Me and Christine were driving. Christine, by the way, Christine's not in 6-gear summer. She has a long history, this girl, of just eating shit when she's the girl of the situation. I expect Christine to get out of the car and do something aggressive and crazy. She never does.
What does she say?
She just sits there and eats it like a bitch, dude.
What do you want her to get out? Take her wig off and fucking beat the shit out of somebody?
Yeah, like
You don't
that's
do
what
that.
you want. That's
Spit
what you
in
want
her
to date.
I want her to get out and spit in the girl's face. Literally. I want her to get out of the car and spit in her face.
She can't.
No, and then if the girl and her get into it, then I'll get out of the car and I'll fucking boot the girl in the head or something. I'll be, I was saving my girlfriend. Yeah. But she doesn't do anything. This girl, both times, by the way, of these girl confrontations I've had that were very minimal, but like the chicks were so in the wrong, and Christine was there for both of them, so she's right. They're so in the wrong. And it's wild how angry they get when I didn't do anything shitty in either of them.
What did you do?
The one I was waiting at a red light turns green. There's a girl walking across the street right in front of the car, and I mean dragging ass.
Yeah, on
and
her
just
phone,
in the
looking
middle of
down,
her phone.
crossing against the light.
So at some point, while she's like, I mean, borderline like crawling, I honk the horn, and then she turns around. She assesses the situation and goes, "Fuck you!" Like, goes back and just gives me the finger. And she's like, and then we got about a block away, and I was like, "Damn, Christine, bitch in your heart." She really is not was
You
not
said
raised
fuck
that
you.
way.
You said fuck you?
To her,
Yeah.
window was shut. There was nothing that didn't get
You
through to her at all.
you pantomimed fuck you?
No, I didn't even.
To
I
her?
just I giggled actually. I just kind of giggled. I was like, "How fucking funny!" It's like she's wrong.
So Christine should have you should have
Yes.
rolled down your window and be like, "No, fuck you."
Yes, something. Say something. She
Yeah,
just
that's probably my
eats
fault.
it. She just eats it.
I wonder where she gets that from.
What?
We're eating it.
I don't know.
Christine?
She used to tell this goofy story about her and her friends. She's not afraid to fight because her and her friends used to fight all the time. And she's talking about slap boxing and rolling around with girls while a bunch of pervert adults they hung out with and gave them drugs would cheer. That's not fighting. That's fucking being a dipshit.
That's a fetish.
Yeah. Fighting. Oh, yeah.
you
We used
went
to
to game
fight all the
night?
time. Yeah. It's fucking game night. Me and my friends used to fight all the time. She does not have, Christine does not have aggression in her heart for anything out in the streets.
No, she has aggression in her heart. I can see it. It just
You know,
doesn't
I
come
forgot-
out.
I just don't. I mean, the one time that when I called the cop a cunt, that was not good, but I was also going through it a little bit then.
When was this?
Remember there's that cop and he was ticketing right out front of the
A cop doesn't count.
Yeah, you can't. The cop
it's
doesn't
like, you're a
count.
cunt.
Cop's not gonna fucking start beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a situation where you gotta stick up for
I
yourself.
don't really fist fight girls on the street because they're being dumb bitches
But
walking
you don't
across the
say
light.
anything either. You just eat it. You come from too much of a world of management where you just eat shit from somebody and just move on, which probably is healthy. But fuck that, dude.
That is true. I have been. It's been trained in me from years of customer service to just.
Take it.
But Christine just
shit.
had like that. You're a dumb bitch and you blah blah blah, and Christine will just eat it. And then the other one we had was not. There's nothing Christine could have done on this one. This was not.
What was it?
No Christine ill will in this one. This was just two bull dykes trying the U-turn. Actually, the guy did one too. Oh, great example of this. Two bulldogs trying to U-turn in the R lane of traffic. They're telling me to go. Like, they're having this thing. They're blocking traffic, so I stop so they can go. And they're doing like they're getting angry at me, right? They're going they're like, fucking go! And I'm like, bitch, move. Like, move. It was insane that they're screaming. And it's like, they're just completely in the wrong. Flip side of that story, guy did a wacky U-turn, cut us off in traffic, going down 3rd Avenue this weekend. I'll tell you what, had a brand new fresh lit cigarette. Fucking binged it off his fucking window. Almost got it inside. Was aiming to get it in his window, so he'd have a fire in his car you have to deal with. But it just hit the window instead. But I don't even think about it.
You flicked it?
I just fucking, the guy turns and I go, I can't do anything about it, so I flicked it at the thing.
Nice. Also, I just can't take advice from somebody. I mean, the amount of times in our relationship, like, you've been in your 30s and 40s the entire time, and you've, like, he gets out of the car to go deal with people on the street. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
He's in 6th gear summer.
You're
supposed to get out of the fucking car.